In the last 3 days, across social media, there is a particular lady going viral. On TikTok, her name is Kiki, the real Mrs. Jones. And she is a single mom. I believe she's living somewhere in Texas. And she was married to a guy that was also the same kind of size she was. They're both heavy-set people, okay? And they had just gotten married maybe 7 or 8 months ago. And in fact, everything was doing pretty good. They were having fun, going on trips and going on cruises. But then something started to happen. Now they're on a cruise together, and she put in the caption, "The day I realized husband doesn't want me." Now she seems to be trying to get his attention, trying to kiss him, trying to talk to him, and he's just not interested. Again, I'm not sure what really happened, but and any man can be like this. He could be tired. You playing with him, you know, he don't want to be on camera, and she is a content creator. And I can just say this, as a man myself who's a content creator, I don't want to be always on camera, especially if I'm enjoying my time. And she is, you know, putting the guy on blast. She is saying that this day he was looking at other girls and he was embarrassed of her. Now at this particular time, the other ladies jumped into the comment section. The girls he's looking at won't even look at him, so don't even be worried. And she says, "That's what pisses me off even more." Another person said, "When my husband said you laughed too loud, I knew it was over. My happiness annoyed him." All right, we kind of found out exactly why they were having problems in the relationship, allegedly.
A lot of Kiki Jones laughing at Kiki Jones. Now, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. If you don't know what's going on, it's this story about Kiki Jones, who lost her husband to her best friend, who he was sleeping with for weeks behind her back. And you know what's crazy? A lot of y'all friends like y'all man, and y'all act like y'all don't peep it. I don't know if it's because you're scared of your friend or what, but you be letting your homegirl hug your man and call your man bruh and all that. I'm telling you, get caught slipping if you want to. If Kiki was my sister, I'd ask her, why the hell you crying over a man who grown as hell wearing two-piece Tom and Jerry fits out of the country?
So according to this is why it's all bad. Allegedly, he's cheating on her with her best friend, and that is what she's claiming. Now, right before this, she found out that the man filed for divorce. Then she went, put on her wedding dress, like she was just crashing out, getting drunk. It was so bad of an incident online, she ended up losing her kids in the CPS. And this is important to know because these are not his kids, okay? And so she got on camera and she was crying, and well, this happened.
Every man that ever came in my life, they hurt me, right? So I took 2 years. 2 years. I didn't date nobody. I didn't talk to nobody. He came in my life out the blue.
She was saying that, you know, I wasn't looking for anybody. This man came in my life. You know, I've been done bad my entire life with, you know, this and, you know, by other men. I was hurt. And she continues.
And I said, God, he gotta be the one, right? He gotta be the one. Because I wasn't looking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I just knew he was the one, right? My kids' dad left. They said, kids. I raised my kids by myself. My grandma helped me.
So she's saying the same sort of story. You know, hey, listen, you know, I was a single mom. My kid's father said F my kids and everything and the whole nine, right? Now, again, you know, the whole internet has been basically, you know, against this man, her ex-husband, and, you know, she's been getting a whole lot of following. People have been reposting, talking about it, and she's actually talked about the entire story, what happened the day they actually broke up.
I got up and I told him, I said, you need to leave. You need to leave because you know how I can get. Because like I said, it's not my first time crashing out. I said, you need to leave. You know how I can get. And anyways, I said, you need to leave. You know how I can get. So he did leave. But y'all, he tried to take my car. I said, no, you take your truck. His truck ain't got no AC. You take your truck. All right. He gonna be gone all night. You should be all right. Go down the street, get you something to eat. I drive to get me something to eat. I got that thing on me. I come back. Now, when I get to this part of the crash out, I ain't gonna say too much because I still a CPS case open, and I don't need this. I just want my babies, right? But I come back. This nigga, y'all, and not only is he in the house, he washing and drying clothes. It smells fresh in the house. I'm pissed. I don't want to smell no freshness, no Tide detergent in the house. And not only is he back, he brought his ex-wife's little son. No, his ex-wife, godson. They had a godson together before the marriage. He brought him back, and he's on the table eating my cupcake. My cupcake. My Hershey's cupcake, y'all. That's the new brand. It's new. Hershey's just did a collab with Debbie Snacks. It was only, it was only 2 in a pack. He only ate 1 because when I started crashing out, that cupcake flew. Okay, I don't want to say too much. I said, "Oh, you want to play? Oh, you want to play?" I grabbed the sugar. I ran outside. I put it all in that tank. Man, God, please, man, please. I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting this. God, why did I get? Oh, okay, whatever. Right? I came back. He got the top. He locked me out the house. So guess what? I started beating the windows. I'm not realizing the kid in y'all. I'm losing my mind. Some say go to that damn window by the allegedly sugar in the tank. Allegedly, I don't know. I opened the window, y'all. The window. I don't know why that window was unlocked. I think I always unlock that window just in case, cause like I said, it's not my first time crashing out, and he liked the lock top. He liked the lock house. So I think probably 6 months ago I unlocked that window. I come through the window. I got the phone. I got something in my hand. I got something allegedly in my hand. He looking at me. He calling 911. I'm gonna tell you about the CPS. I come through the window like a Spider-Man. You wanna play with me? You wanna lock me out my own house? I know that the little boy he was terrible. I ain't gonna lie, cause he started calling 911, and that is how CPS got involved. Now, whoever sit around and wait on the cops is crazy. It's crazy. I didn't wait on no cops. I got in my car and I burnt out.
Then she also admits some personal issues.
I'm not worried about anything coming out because this is me. Go and look at my page, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've been doing this. I've been doing this content stuff. It just blew up for me in a way I didn't want it to blow up. I was just a girl crashing, drinking, and pissed. That's it. I was pissed. I couldn't hold it in no more. Sorry. I lost my GBs, and I'm known for that. Shit, go back and look. It just, I be crashing out sometimes. I'm working on it. I'm gonna go get some help. I promise. I'm gonna get some mental help. I'm gonna take y'all through everything, because if y'all look at my page, I always take y'all through everything. This is y'all. It's just y'all new here. But it was 183,000 people that know me, and they know I take them through everything. When I do go to the doctor, I'm going to do a blog. I'm going to say, let's go get the medicine, y'all. Let's go.
So what's interesting about this is, like, she's saying that she does crash out, and she even mentioned that in the clip before, that she crashes out. And this is important to know because we don't know the man's side of the story, but, all we know is that she's accusing him of cheating. She's been hurt. She's a victim. And all of this, all right? Here's what I could probably gain from how the man was behaving that day. Number 1, this lady clearly has no filter, and I'm gonna explain why.
Hey, girl. You've been in the house crying for some days now. Are you finished? It's the bad. It's the bad activate. Is you outside now? Oh, you outside, you good, right? You shopping, you finna get you something, you finna eat again? Okay, but be careful, let's not gain those weights that you just lost. Calm down on the eating, but yeah. You back outside, right? Okay, you done, right? You done crying over that nigga? You done with that drama? Oh, okay. You finna cook you some dinner? You finna eat some food now? Okay. Yeah, we outside. Yeah.
Now, this is a clip of her in the grocery store. Now, he did get with her, and she was probably doing very similar content. But when you look at how the lady presents herself, the issue is it gets old real quick. And I'm gonna just say this. It's not the fact that the man is like, don't want you no more because of what you look like. Obviously, that wasn't a problem. But if you're out here all the time and you're just a spectacle, you probably can't handle your liquor, you're doing stuff. This is embarrassing. She even said he looked at other girls like he was embarrassed of me. Because you are embarrassing by the way you act. So now, when you don't want to take any level of responsibility for how you behave, and again, these things about the man that's cheating on you with your best friend, it could be true, it could not be true. But even if the man was not cheating on you, just to deal with somebody that's just unstable every day, it's enough for somebody to want to leave you. And again, it's so many women coming to her defense, but nobody is telling this lady she need to work on herself. The lady definitely got mental problems. If you lose your kids to CPS, that you have to have a history of being down bad. The woman is a mental case. And then you want to blame a man who doesn't want to put up with a mental case. And unfortunately, you're going to have some women out in America, it could definitely happen in Black America, that are like this, and no man can just do anything with you. It's already bad that, brothers complain about a lack of accountability for certain women. But the reality is that if women don't try to get themselves some help, and she was saying, I'm gonna get some help. Y'all pray for me, I'm gonna get some help. Nah, boo, you should have got some help before. If you would have got some help before, you wouldn't be in the situation that you're in now. And that's the issue. Like, why do y'all feel, and I'm talking to women here, this is not every woman in the world, so don't say this, but why do you feel that somebody should come in and automatically deal with your problem? To the women that feel that she has been wronged, why do you feel that it is necessary that when a man come into your life, he need to figure out how to deal with your problems, when in fact, you typically don't want to deal with nobody else's problem? And this is one of the problems with dating now in relationships, is we don't really want to be dealing with all of y'all problems like that. And if we are going to deal with your problems, it got to be a benefit outside of everything. Like, when we add everything up about you, it should be in the positive. Your problem should not be more than what I gotta pay for you, what I gotta do to help you out, going outside being embarrassed every day. I shouldn't have to deal with that. And then you don't wanna fix it, even if I do wanna be with you. And this is another thing, like, a lot of men will definitely give women chances if they love you. And this is not really talked about a lot, but we're gonna talk about it now. A lot of Black men, when they really wanna be in a relationship with somebody, we're gonna come with the come to Jesus talk. Listen, honey, I really love you. Here are some things that, I really want to work on for me to stay in a relationship and give you, full attention. Now, this is what I find that most women do. Most women will agree to what the man is saying simply to get him to stop talking about it. Oh, okay, boy, I understand. I'll work on that. I'll make it happen. But really, they have no intention on fulfilling that for the guy. Now, men, on the other hand, when we do that, we may also do the same thing, but we may take more consideration with that than maybe what women may do. Okay? Like, if a woman doesn't like a certain thing, and as men, if we really want to be with her, we will stop. What I've noticed with certain women, though, is that might not be the case. Women can agree to do that and then continue on with the behavior, and then it puts a man in a position as to where, all right, listen, I'm gonna just threaten to leave and keep dealing with it, or I gotta leave because I don't want to deal with it no more. And it goes back to a man with optionality will leave, and he gonna just leave. Okay? Now, again, if what she's saying is true about the guy, it's unfortunate, and probably some of these things are true, if not all of it is true, but still it doesn't discount her behavior in the process, and that's what she don't get. It's like, you're a complete head case, honey, and then before you get in a relationship with somebody else, you need to fix yourself. You clearly said that you wasn't looking for nobody. This man came out the blue. I honestly look at things like this. Number one, if you are on your path to bettering yourself, in which somebody will collaborate with you, you will get a better mate. Now, if this man is not a better mate, it's only simply because you're not a better person. That's what happened. You're not a better person, so therefore you don't deserve a better mate. I don't know why people in general don't get this, women in this case in particular, whereas God is just going to send you somebody and you didn't work on yourself to get that person, and you're still in the same position that you've always been, so you don't qualify to get somebody better. You qualify to get what you've always been dealing with. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay D. Jackson back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Scratch the bell. We're out.